Oh, hey, everybody, we're back. You're back. And Christmas time, too.
It's like an early Christmas special. But like your intro says, if you need me, just call me. It's a great song. Every time I hear it, I'm like, yeah.
Yeah, I have new ones.
So,
All right, we're here. We're back. We're doing it. Let's talk about. Have you been playing this?
I've got no screen on, so you have to say. I assume it's Cyberpunk.
Yeah.
Yeah, of course. I've been playing on Cyberpunk. I've been playing on the weekends. I mean, I wasn't really too happy at the start because I invested so much time customizing my character, and I was really excited. And I put 2-3 hours into the game, and when I booted up the next day, my save got deleted. So all that customization and all that excitement to dive back in and carry on just went out the window. So now I've just created a bog standard character, skipped the cutscenes, and got back to where I am. So I'm a bit worried now to actually jump in and play it. But I have to say, it's an absolutely amazing looking game on Stadia. Absolutely looking.
Yeah, I got kicked in. I got kicked in the head.
Have you been heavily invested in it?
Yeah, I made a guy, and then you can make his genitals. You can do anything you want.
Yeah, when I actually seen them, I was saying this on another podcast, when I was actually doing the genitalias, and I was like, do I want to make him more adult? And the first thing I thought was like, is he going to fire a rocket out of it? I thought, just skip that. And then when I created a female character, so when I seen that, I was like, because I'm an adult, I was like, okay, I can take this. But I'm glad no one walked in. I'm glad no one walked in when I'm actually sort of zooming, picking stuff. How would you justify that?
Yeah, that's another thing. Streaming this is hard. There's sex shops, bars.
Do you know what? I'm a bit concerned because if I was fighting some guy in the street in Night City, I better watch out in case his genitalia attacks me with a sword as well. Seeing stuff like that, I'm like, you have to watch out what these people are packing in their bodies these days.
Rocket launcher on the arms. I got that. I got that already. I died.
Yeah.
Rocket launcher right in his arm blew me up.
But it absolutely is a gorgeous game, and I picked it for Stadia also because I got the Premier Edition. So my Premier Edition came in the post 2 days ago, and I got 4 of my friends on board. So 4 of my friends actually bought Cyberpunk and Stadia, and we're all actually loving what Cyberpunk is on Stadia. I mean, to a lot of my friends, it's a big, huge AAA title, and their PCs are quite outdated, and they didn't like cloud. They don't like the idea of cloud. But with that Premier Edition Plus coming with Cyberpunk, they all jumped on board. And now,
did you give them their invite for the $10 and the free month, 2 months?
Yeah, they got the free month and they got the free $10 as well.
See, that's a great deal.
Great deal. And now, like, hopefully, once they play Cyberpunk and they invest hundreds of hours, maybe potentially up to 100 hours, maybe they'll actually see that when all these AAA titles with big, huge installs and patches and that, maybe they will actually jump on board and buy it for Stadia going forward. Fingers crossed.
This is updated. We're going to be doing this every week, and this is Stadia is back on Stadia USA, not Lord Gamer, man. It's going to be on Stadia USA only, because that's only Stadia. That's mostly I care about right now, and that's that what me and Holtz are doing. It's going to be this every time. So.
And I've seen loads of positivity surround this Cyberpunk on Stadia, especially a lot of people now are like, oh, I was against cloud gaming, but I bought Cyberpunk, and now a lot of people are loving it. There's been a lot of people where they're like, well, I'm a middle-aged gamer and I can't really tell the difference between 4K and so much FPS compared to a $2,000 PC. So for a lot of casual people or people who just want to get back into gaming, Stadia is the right choice, especially for Cyberpunk.
And you can live stream and broadcast feature.
Yeah, have you been broadcasting any direct streams?
Yeah, I did Hitman on my other channel. I have to change that.
I mean, I love going back onto Cyberpunk. I love in the settings where you can actually turn off nudity and copyright material on the music, so you don't get copyright striked.
I still got it.
You still got it.
I still got it. I was listening to what's that singer's name? Johnny Cash.
Yeah.
He was singing, and I'm like, yay, put it in. I don't know how to sing the song, but he was singing it, and then after I'm out 58 minutes, I played it. Couple minutes later, I get a strike on my channel.
Well, the whole point is, if someone fired some, I don't know, something at me, and I was burning, I'll be singing Johnny Cash. I fell in the ring of fire, and it burned.
Oh man, I'm gonna get.
Yeah, because I sound like Johnny Cash.
Yeah, you do.
So to me, it really was a great experience. And to me, seeing this, I was a bit worried at first seeing what Cyberpunk would look like on Stadia. But when I booted up, I was like, wow, without even having Gen 2, this game looks really good. The character models, the city, and all that looks really good. Of course, it can be more polished and maybe you can have more advanced lighting coming soon.
Yes.
But at the moment, for what it is, you think to yourself, this is a good looking game.
It's probably going to be on next year, Gen 2. Cyberpunk gets ray tracing, lighting fixtures,
multiplayer modes online. You know, they're going to be
and DLC.
I can see I can see this game opening up to be like a GTA Online. That they've got lots to do. Once you do like the side quest and the story, do you have to open up to a multiplayer and see what happens?
And then you get screwed over. I know you're gonna play that with me in your new house. I come over, you blow me up.
So which life choice did you pick? Corporate? Are you all about the money? Are you all about the money?
I shouldn't have did that. I should have went on my Xbox. I did No Man, and then when I get the PlayStation, it's probably I'm gonna play it on Stadia again and play Sweet Kid.
Well, let's hope that by the time these games get a few months in, maybe we'll have cross save brought over, and maybe you'll be able to bring your Xbox or vice versa.
I don't know.
I mean, I was saying this the other day. I really hope that going forward on like new game pluses, I hope that we can import our characters to be sort of our enemy in new game pluses. That'll be cool.
I'm gonna be bad. Multiplaying.
How are you playing it now? Are you playing it cool? Are you playing it abrupt? What?
I'm just playing it. My body is 7 or 8. My intelligence is 8. My tech is 8, and that's it. I'm blowing people's brains out of their heads.
I wish I can get a bit of auto assist on it, because sometimes with certain guns recoil, I'm just a terrible shot. But that's not the game's fault. That's mine.
And then I'm the eye. We get the eye and the hand. I'm upgrading my body to be like super ristic android.
There's only one thing that I thought was quite hard at the start of the game. Now is when I was driving the car, I didn't mind going in forward, but every time I tried to reverse, the reverse was just a bit too fast, and I was just I always spin out some way doing a reverse. It was terrible.
And the motorcycle?
No, actually, a car. I haven't tried a motorcycle to actually reverse yet.
It's my favorite. It's Kevin Ree's motorcycle. I'm addicted to that motorcycle. I was like, yeah. Here's another 15,000. I have one mission. I have to get $15,000. I'm like, how the hell am I gonna get that?
You progress through the game, and you'll rack up all this money when you start getting the big missions and all. You'll get all that. Johnny's
in my head.
Yeah. So, well, without saying spoilers of the game, what's the next piece of news?
Have you tried the feature yet? The YouTube live feature, The live streaming feature?
I've been watching like Clive London and Rock and stuff like that just demonstrate it, and that's been great. I've been watching Megatron X, watching Airstreams with Live Direct, and it was just a mixed bag of the more community content creators I've been watching with it. Some of their mics seemed washed out, so I jumped on board Mortal Kombat and I went onto a private stream just to test what my microphone sounds like, and it actually sounded quite good for that time of testing. So I'm looking forward this week to maybe having a bit of Mortal Kombat live stream, direct stream, and have crowd play just to see what it's all about.
Oh, I'm doing this. You're not seeing me.
So, I mean, to me, I don't mind not being on camera in a sense that we talked about this months ago, but I hope all that user interface and camera input will get added in future months. But at the moment, as long as it looks like a clean 1080p direct stream that people can see with a bit of humor while playing game is a good thing. And I don't know, I might just throw some, I don't know, game stories or general talk, reviews, bit of news, why I'm actually doing this game for about half an hour.
If you guys heard that, that's my mom yelling football.
No, it's not, Brandon. She's playing Cyberpunk.
No, she really saw it, and I got almost banned.
Yeah.
She's watching football.
So have you been playing the direct stream?
Extreme?
Direct stream, the feature.
On the Stadia? Yeah, I tried it.
You said before, didn't you, tried a few games? I mean, I really wanted to play the ones with the crowd play as well, just to see like what Borderlands, what Mortal Kombat.
The only ones I tried was Hitman, and I was just blowing people's heads off. I was just showing, hey, this is how you play Hitman. Pop, pop, pop somebody's head, pop, pop.
Yeah, but have you already done the mission before?
No.
Oh, okay, I was gonna say in case you've done some like practice rounds.
I just go in there and shoot because I know Hitman.
Yeah, I mean, I wanted to play the direct stream on Attack on Titan and Valkyria Chronicles and stuff like that, like Dragon Ball Z, just stuff I know I can actually talk about.
I'm trying to get the permission from them to get the beta crossplay.
You didn't get the crowd play?
No, I didn't get the beta one.
Yeah, I got access to it.
I got to do both channels. I was like, damn it.
Wow. So it was with me. I just registered, 7 subscribers on my main channel and got it. Maybe because I had the 5 games. So.
And we're going to here, family sharing on Stadia.
Oh, it's been a godsend. I mean, the last few months I was banging on about it that I needed family sharing to my members because I've got 6 people tied to a Google Family account, and to me, when I'm finished games, I never go back to them. So having them to get access to my other family members is a huge godsend to me. So when they actually brought that out, they actually also brought out that YouTube Music Premium got free Premier editions.
Yeah,
so I actually claimed 6. I got around to claiming 6. Passed it to my niece and nephews at about 4 to 7. Their parents are all tied to my Google Family, so now they've got access all to my paid games, all my pro memberships and my pro features. So now my younger family members, they only know how to play on Stadia, which is great. And of course, yeah, sharing has been amazing.
I hope they add, okay, if you're playing the game and they play the game at the same time, they should let like 3 people.
Well, of course, I mean, I always thought back relating it to the PlayStation, Xbox, or Switch, how that worked. Of course, I wanted something like that, but because Stadia offered up to 6 players, up to 6 members onto a Google account, I thought to myself, well, say you're my family member, Brendan. At the moment, I've got a choice to say, well, I'm going to play Cyberpunk, Immortals Phoenix, Assassin's Creed. So if you were playing Cyberpunk, I've got other games to play. That's amazing. So I wouldn't feel that hurt. And if I did buy Cyberpunk and I felt like I wanted it all on me, all I had to do was just click a toggle switch and just say, do not share this game until I feel I'm ready to share it. So to me, having a bigger family library and having more members is very beneficial to have over playing two people at once.
All right, that's good. We're going through this fast. All right, Ubisoft. Do you think Plus is coming on December 22nd?
No, I don't think it's coming. I mean, once again, last few months I was really excited to see this Ubisoft Connect come into play because I wanted it all ready for the fall games. But the fall came to me, and then I bought Watch Dogs Legion, I bought Immortals Phoenix, I bought Assassin's Creed. So, with all them games coming out, every time a release game came out, I thought to myself, nope, it's not coming. Nope, it's not coming, because Ubisoft would have promoted it a lot faster. So what I'm thinking is that they're getting the money from these fall titles, and then they'll release Ubisoft Connect by Easter next year.
That's a good show.
So to me, it's like I was on consoles and I was game sharing with my friends and family these big, huge games. But as the years gone by, I've been more focused on Stadia. So I am not going to wait round for these big games that I want just for a subscription. So the way I see it is I would rather buy these big games up front, because these games are about 60 plus hours each to play. So I don't think I can complete these games within a year, because I just usually play about 2-3 hours a week on each title and slowly grind over the year. So by the time I pay for a full year subscription of $180, I might as well have the free games paid for. So I'm not tied to a subscription, even if I've not finished these games.
Have you played next one? Have you played Outcasters?
Yeah, I played Outcasters. It's all right. It's a bit of fun. I'm not getting used to the curving, but it was something that I tried. I liked a little bit, should I say. It wasn't something I was raving about, but because it fell in between the likes of Valhalla and Immortals and Cyberpunk, there's no reason for me to go back. I mean, the younger family members are really enjoying it. But to me, I can't see myself being invested in it. Of course, to me, I want it to be a big, huge esport. I want it to grow on Stadia. I want people to really enjoy it and pad out the game more. But for me, I don't think I'm going to jump back in anytime soon.
We went through the whole thing.
What about yourself? Did you invest yourself into Outcasters?
Yeah, I like it. I'm not a good shooter. Cloud Gamer 201 is. Eddie Player One is good, great. Because every time I play that game, I see him on the other side, and I'm getting shot at by him.
I'll tell you what I've actually been seeing on the Stadia Reddits and stuff like that is I love the way the people who are joining Stadia now are actually saying, now it works. I'm glad I bought Cyberpunk, now Stadia works. And I'm scratching my head thinking to myself, Stadia has worked since day one. I've been playing some amazing games over the last year on Stadia, and people have been banging the drum for a year saying, look, please try it. It's amazing. Just, it's free. You can try this to this to this. Just jump on Stadia. And it's just weird now how the success of Cyberpunk with cloud gaming, a lot of people now are thinking, well, I'm glad I waited a year for Cyberpunk. Now Stadia's working.
Shit.
Haven't you seen some of them posts? I mean, I can't say it reflects.
I've seen people on Facebook actually too. It works greater on Stadia. Screw Xbox and PlayStation. I was like, damn.
I mean, it's a shame, because I've seen a lot of people saying that on PC and Stadia, Cyberpunk's works really amazing compared to the likes of PlayStation 4 and Xbox. But we all shouldn't be bashing them huge majority of gamers, but I was just finding it confusing how they were saying it works now I'm investing in it, and I'm like, it always worked. What are you on about?
And then the next gens get it next year. Probably that'll be better. Probably. I don't know.
So now we've got all our fall titles. Now our fall titles and our Cyberpunk. What would you like to see come to Stadia?
Skyrim.
Skyrim. Well, we've got a Skyrim sort of expansion on the likes of Elder Scrolls Online, but
Oh, that's so good.
you actually want the Skyrim game.
Yeah.
Okay, well, here's one for you. Well, just because you mentioned you've got like Greymoor, I've got Greymoor. I mean, I've not had a chance to play it yet on Elder Scrolls Online,
What?
but what about Gates of Oblivion? You know, that's coming to stage at a later time. Would you want that?
Oh, I'll play that.
Yeah. There was a game on the Game Awards called Chia. Did you see it?
Yeah. What is that?
You can. It's like, you know, it's an adventure on an island, and it looks like the island probably gets like captured by pirates or something like that. Someone can't invade, but you have to like go around the wild and slingshot and paraglide, and you've got a special ability to control objects and animals.
We call it Dovey, not Dovey. What's that woman's name? That woman that explores the wire.
Dora.
Yeah.
Dora the Explorer.
Yeah.
The Dora the Explorer game. Well, did you, speaking about like kid-friendly games, did you ever pick up SpongeBob SquarePants Battle for Bikini Bottom?
Yes.
Did you pick it up on Stadia? Does it run good?
Yeah, it runs good. My niece plays it.
I mean, to me, I really wanted it on the Stadia platform, but because it came out on Nintendo Switch first, I had no choice but to jump on board.
And then Destroy Humans, I got.
It's such a comedy game. I really like it, and I really wish I did wait to play it on stage. But once again, I did pick it up and play it on the likes of Shadow. But these games, if they want to get me invested, they have to start giving me dates for when it actually comes out. You can't say coming soon and then be the last platform to have it. You have to start saying to me, here's these games, they're going to be on sale and they're going to have these features, a reason why to buy them on Stadia. But of course, I would double dip. If the price goes right and cheaper, I will actually buy SpongeBob and Destroy All Humans.
Oh, I love SpongeBob, man. It's so good. And then Watch Dogs.
I mean, see, Watch Dogs 2, the price, I think they should have been like $11, $12. I mean, 2 is not that much expensive, but having that Watch Dogs Definitive Edition, the Ultimate Edition, is just too expensive. It's like, I thought to myself, Ubisoft Connect's coming to the Stadia platform, and you've been releasing all your games for about $12. So why is this game so expensive? I just don't understand it, especially around the Christmas, well, the holiday season, should I say? Yeah.
It should be cheap. $19 and then $32 is the expensive.
You should just I think shaving a few more dollars off would have done a big, huge difference, because I seen people that were saying, I'm waiting for Ubisoft Connect for Far Cry 5. Then they saw the price of Far Cry 5 and they all bought it. So there's actually a biting point that a lot of gamers will actually buy. And it's the same as me. I wanted Valkyria Chronicles, but I already own it on the Switch. So I was thinking a day one sale on Stadia, maybe $25 would make me buy it. But they didn't. They went for sort of a high price tag just before Cyberpunk, and I thought to myself, I can't justify double dipping the price.
Double dip.
Yeah, double dipping it.
So, everybody, we're going to do this every Sunday at 12. Or earlier, if you want.
But no, 12's perfect. But did you see? I was watching the Game Awards, and I seen like the Mass Effect trailer and the Dragon Age and stuff like that, and I was screaming at the telly, going, "Come on, EA! Come on, EA! Announce support going forward for the Stadia platform in 2021. I need my FIFA. I need Dragon Age. I need Mass Effect. I need to grow for this platform." At the moment, it's only teaser trailers. But to me, I thought to myself, if you can get these games on board, this platform is just going to soar to amazing heights.
Yeah, and then Gen 2 next year, probably.
Well, it goes back to the point is that it's great that we've all got Gen 2, but if you haven't got the games to utilize Gen 2, I don't think a lot of people will be jumping on board anyway. So Stadia, Google, if you've got stuff in mind before Gen 2 comes out, just tease us these games that we'll be blown away by it.
And the NBA game, The City, on the next Xbox and PlayStation, looks good on the Xbox.
Well, speaking of Xbox, they're getting Arc 2, and Stadia's getting Arc, the definitive edition for Pro members next year. So I'm thinking to myself, okay, well, fine, let's all support the Arc 1 on Stadia, and let's hope after a few months or a year after Xbox enjoys that Times exclusive, we get it.
I think it's Game Pass too.
Yeah, I mean, it's great for the people who have got the Xboxes and Game Passes, but I really would like to start seeing these big titles coming a lot sooner to cloud services.
Me too.
So having Arc 2, having all this will be amazing.
Yeah.
But of course, don't expect it anytime soon. I'm just trying to say that once these teaser games are being teased, I hope that the executives and the publishers and all that have already spoke to the platform holders. So I hope that they've already considered, Stadia, and they've also considered how the game runs on Vulkan, how it runs on the Gen 2. This whole thing should be all being ironed out by now.
All right. Same. So you're going to be on next weekend with me?
Yeah. Well, let's hope there's actually more news about it on Cyberpunk. Let's see we get teased with all the leftover games to see. Of course, going forward, I want to start seeing more Sega and Bandai Namco games be announced for the platform.